We'll go ahead and get started, and while we're waiting for trainer Bill Mott and jockey Junior Alvarado, but I know everybody here very excited about the results. Here comes Bill Mott now of the Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile, Cody's Wish, back-to-back wins in this race. And on the stage right now, I have Michael Banahan representing Godolphin, Kelly Dorman over in the corner on the far end, Bill Mott about to join us now as well. So we'll get started right away, and I will start with you, Michael. We just talked about surviving an inquiry, but this horse, just what an amazing animal and an amazing story. You can expand on that.
Look, he's a phenomenal horse, has been from day one when we had him in training down in Florida, all the way up through his 2-year-old year with Bill, and he's never let us down any time. He's a will to win, and he was on the muscle today, and with a great ride by Junior and fantastic training feed by Bill, keeping him. We're keeping him in training, and having a back-to-back Breeders' Cup winner is special. And there's not too many horses that have done it, but I think he ranks up there with all the best of them that have done that as well as a repeat winner. And we're so fortunate to have him, and so fortunate to share the story with the Dorman family. We'll regret the run coming to an end. So hopefully there's will be great opportunities for the Dormans to come out and visit him at the Stallion Barn when he gets there, and hopefully some babies down the road. And if Bill is still training, when that happens, we maybe get some babies down the road as well, and we can do it again.
So I'll get to you, Bill, watching the replay, watching this race live, and that move that Junior made when he did, is that something you talked about earlier before the race?
No, I left that up to him. I mean, I didn't know where he was going to be positioned in the race. Last time he was a little closer. Today it looked like more of a repeat of the Breeders' Cup last year. Being a 2-turn race, I don't know that that's really the best design for him. He's maybe a little better at 1 turn, but he started him running on the turn, and I thought, I do need to see the rerun again. I haven't seen the rerun yet, but the fact that he split horses in the turn could have made the difference. I think it was. I think that could have. If he goes around, he loses. Another half a length or so. So it was a great ride and a great run by the horse. It was a good effort, and I believe, what Junior's told me, that once he got his head in front, he wasn't going to let that horse by at any point.
And we'll get to Junior now. Off of that, Junior, we just talked about the race, and when you made that move with him, what made you decide to go right at that time?
I started picking it up. I can see the horses, some horses fading, and for me, I couldn't go around. I didn't feel that I have the luxury to go around the horses, since this is grade 1 horses. And like I said, once he was helping me, I said, let me try to cut the corner a little bit, save some ground since he's moving forward. And, I did all that, and right when I tipped him out, he was there for me. And like I say, I just think when I got to the other horse, at that point, I just kind of let him know, listen, my job is done right here. Just take me the last part. And like I say, since I know him, I knew he wasn't going to let the other horse go by when he got in front.
I want to get to you quickly, Kelly Dorman. This story has captured the hearts of everybody in racing, outside of racing. Just again, what this has meant to your family, the ride that this horse has taken you on.
It's a blessing. I don't even know if I could even start to describe. But in a lot of ways, I think that horse probably saved Cody's life in a lot of ways, and I know him and the horses made a lot of lives better. And the people that we've got to meet during this process, as the first and foremost, the blessing is the day Cody's Wish put his head in Cody's lap. The next blessing is all the people we've got to meet, like these guys sitting right here, the fans, the entire horse racing nation has been incredible to us, and we're so thankful and grateful for that.
No, we would like to have some questions. We're going to try to keep it as quickly as we can, but anybody with some questions for the connections up here, make sure you say who you are, please, and keep it to one question.
Mike Brunker with Horse Racing Nation. This is for you, Bill. You've had some really amazing storylines in your career as a trainer. Does this one trump them all?
I think it's if it's not the best, it's certainly a dead heat. I mean, you know, it's probably one of the most memorable rides, you know, that we've all been on, and I think it's meant so much to so many different people. You know, sometimes, you know, it's a small group that gets to enjoy the win, but I think this one's been for a lot of people, and thankfully, you know, we're very thankful for the Make-A-Wish Foundation that brought everything together, and Godolphin has been terrific. I mean, the team at Godolphin has been so giving and open, and they were all about it, you know, about this whole story, and they made the story.
All right, unless anybody else has a quick question. Okay, one quick question. Thank you.
Either Bill or Junior, the inquiry, talk about having to wait that out. And Junior, did you think there was anything there at all?
You know, right when I got next to National Treasure, you know, I know he kind of came out, tried to meet with my horse, and you know, he started kind of like the brushing. And I just think at that point when he's brushing my horse, you know, I had the bigger horse and the mean horse probably, and you know, he was trying just to go kind of right after him, you know, trying to keep him straight, but like I said, at that point I think my horse was feeling a little bit of a fight, and he tried to go right after the other horse. So, but I knew it wasn't nothing really to change the outcome. I mean, my horse was already in front, and like I said, he wasn't never going to let the other horse go by again.
Okay, we're going to let Junior stay, if you don't mind, and the other three go and toast and celebrate to this magnificent horse, Cody's Wish.
Yes, fantastic. Yes. Well, thank you.
All right, we'll continue with any more questions for Junior, taking us through the ride on this amazing horse. Back-to-back wins, Junior. Anything different today with this horse as, you know, coming to an end of his career for you?
Well, you know, for me, it's been an unbelievable ride. You know, a changed career for me, and I've been very blessful just to be part of the team, and you know, I just think it had to be this way. We had to end up winning the last race for him, and I'm just glad that we got it done today.
All right, anybody else? You have a quick? No? Anybody, quick question? Prefer English, if you don't mind, yeah. If you let me know what... I think Junior has probably pretty much said it, but if anybody has something, if you can do it in English because everybody who's listening, world feed. Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I can translate. Sí, la pregunta y la respuesta. Okay.
Okay. Right. So what is your question? What is your question? Ask it quickly so he can translate. Yes.
Sí.
Junior, yo quiero que le cuentes a todos los que estamos aquí qué es montar un caballo tan especial como es Cody's Wish.
He says, like, just tell us what does it feel like to ride a horse like Cody's Wish. For me, it's just been an unbelievable experience, like not like other. This is a whole different thing for me. First time ever riding a horse like that, with the story behind. It's just been an amazing, and I'm just glad to be part of it. De verdad que una experiencia como nunca he tenido. He ganado bastantes carreras de grado 1 y de verdad que montando este Park Cody Wish ha sido otra historia totalmente diferente. El ganar, el montar al ejemplar es algo diferente al que nunca había tenido esta experiencia, y de verdad que bastante agradecido a Dios por haberme dado la oportunidad de ser parte del equipo.
Junior, can you take us in Spanish about the trip of Cody's Wish in this race today?
Fíjate, el ejemplar partió bastante bien y mucho mejor que carreras anteriores. Igualito, él le toma por lo menos los 4 o 5 primeros pasos para acomodarse, ya que es un caballo grande. Yo no podía hacer nada, tenía que dejarlo que se acomodara, se acomodó, y fíjate que ya cuando empezamos por la media milla, ya él mismo ya me agarró la brida y como que diciéndome que ya él estaba listo. A ese punto yo simplemente tenía que guiarlo, dejarle saber por dónde yo quería ir, y fíjate, ahorramos un poquito de terreno porque yo creo que fue bastante esencial, y fíjate, a la final él sacó la casta de ganador.
All right. Thank you very much. If you all have more to ask just separately, we'll get
well done.
Junior, but we'll go ahead and call this. Thank you.
Lo podemos hacer ahí si quieren, lo hacemos aquí.